Great progress over one lap. The question is, can he do it over that 20-lap tire stint? That's the real differentiator for Alex Palou. Some other great stories here, Will. Rinus VeeKay.
Oh, big one, huge. That's Scott McLaughlin. And he's gone through the fence.
Yeah, fine. Touch the grass.
That's turn one.
Great to hear his voice. He has punched through the bottom of the catch fence and displaced the retention cables.
God damn it, I'm sorry.
That's a horrible incident. That's horrible.
That's going to be a lengthy cleanup with 3:20 to go in this series. I can't see us restarting, but I've never seen anything quite like that. We talk about turn one being so quick. It's just a touch of the brake, a quick downshift.
Red and checker, and for good reason. Scott McLaughlin through the tire wall, I think over the tire wall, and through the fence here at Barber Motorsport Park. A scary incident for the driver of the number 3. He's radioed back to say he's okay. The AMR safety team, as always, and we are so grateful for them on the scene and attending to the driver. They really are an incredible group, and we are grateful to have them at every racetrack with us.
So interesting to see the car penetrate through the tire stack, punch through the bottom of the chain link. James, I don't know that there's an actual wall there. And the reason I bring all this up is I'm optimistic that maybe the damage to the car, it's going to be torn up, but it might not be totally destroyed as Scotty Mack climbs out under his own power with assistance from the AMR team, gives a little jump. That's great to see.
He's over the wall.
Yeah, he's gone over. He's gone over.
That's what it is. He's gone over the wall and kind of met where the fence meets the top of the wall. So you're right, the car doesn't look that bad.
It's actually a good thing for the energy to be sort of dissipated gently, but he's above the Armco and below the chain link.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm be interested to see a better shot of that as to whether the fencing comes all the way down or whether it starts a little higher. But he seems to have penetrated precisely where that tire barrier, there's the Armco behind him. And he seems to have penetrated precisely where the Armco stops and the fence begins.
And I got to say, guys, as someone that's backed into a wall or two in my day, that's actually having that extra couple feet to slow it down.
Oh, he lost it early. He dropped the right side into the grass.
He said on the radio, touch the grass on entry, hits the gravel. Does it skip up a little bit? Yeah, right before he gets to the wall.
Oh, my goodness.
The second bit of gravel, this darker gravel, it's almost elevated a bit.
Watch the onboard and watch where he places his right tires on the entry to the corner right here.
Yeah. Oof.
And the camera cut off because it was sheared off the top of the roll bar, I think, by that retention cable. That's got to be 150-mile-an-hour impact into the tire stack.
Certainly 150 mile an hour at turn in.
I think they're more like 170 there as they turn in.
He hits the grass, and then, yeah, the tires actually just angle again slightly up. But, guys, at the end of the day, all of this equipment absolutely did its job. It slowed the car down.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It slowed the car down, allowed Scott to walk away from a horrible impact and a horrible incident down here at turn 1.
Most powerful thing there was the cables. I mean, much like arresting an F-14 on an aircraft carrier, those cables absolutely kept him inside the stadium and not into the parkland.
And that is it in real speed. And guys, look, having seen him walk out and knowing that he is relatively okay after that, can we just look at the fact that last time out in Arlington, fastest on Friday, a crash on Saturday. Here this weekend, fastest on Friday, another big impact for Scott McLaughlin on Saturday.
Here's the slow-mo. You could just see that moment where you saw the dust on the right front. I mean, it wasn't just clipping the right rear. He got properly in there, and you have to do that. You've got to maximize
the radius
of the corner. But he just went a little bit too far, and look at him putting his hands up, not just off the wheel, but trying to protect his head.
He knew in an instant, oh boy,
you're not coming back from
bad
that.
News.
Reminiscent of Indy last year.
Yeah, very
Hands
much
up
so.
to the helmet.
Now, the good thing for Scotty Mack, who's been one of the quickest drivers here this weekend so far, as you said, Will, last week, that crash on Saturday happened in qualifying. He started shotgun on the field as a result of that. They still have a chance to get this thing going. As you said, T-Bell, the car shockingly doesn't actually look super damaged.
Well, let's wait until they pull it out.
No, but this team can get the car together. I'm not worried about that.
What it didn't hit seemingly is anything absolutely rock hard and immovable. And miraculously, I still don't totally understand how it made it above the Armco and below the chain link necessarily. But either way, if you had to hit a wall at 150 miles an hour, this combination of cable, chain link, tire stack, etc., is as forgiving as I think you can hit there.
And you can
even though it looks crazy, it actually is a softer kind of impact.
And you said it, T-Bell, those cables really did a great job of just keeping the energy contained, keeping the car contained.
Technology utilizing these actually stems from avalanche fences.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Geobrug, company out in Europe, developed this system with the retention cables and the fencing that was initially used in avalanche prevention.
You could actually,
or retention.
You could actually see the cable energy being dispersed all the way to the very end. So a good 75 feet to the left there, that final post, you could actually see that taking some of the energy as well, as some of our television fiber is being relocated as the AMR safety team continues to work. This is going to take a while.
Yeah, it is. It is. Hats off to our amazing camera crews out on track as well for catching every element of that and giving us those pictures. And here we see it might just the full extent of that is the.
It might be easier to just pull him back to the grass rather than to pull him
back out again.
Yeah,
yeah, I agree with that.
I say leave it there and make it part of the eccentric barber statues around here as an IndyCar in the in the brush of turn 1.